what happens when somebody famous mentions you online. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show with your host, Shikama. So I was on Twitter yesterday, heavily on Twitter, during editing one of my very long videos and trying to create an introduction. And I came across a tweet by somebody that I follow who follows Larry Elder. And I said, because the tweet that Larry Elder said was just so fantastic, I said, Larry Elder is just so awesome. If I had a father, he would look like Larry Elder. Immediately, Larry Elder himself followed me on Twitter, and then a slew of people retweeted, favorited my quote. And then, of course, they started following me, and Larry Elder mentioned me, and the storm of about 100 people following me immediately ensued. And still, people are following me on Twitter. So that's my story of my brush with fame with the charismatic and awesome Larry Elder. As a side note, my parents have died, and my father died when I was a very young child, about not 10 years old. So I have been without a real father figure for that long. I still grew up to be rich, but and I don't think Larry Elder is actually old enough to be my father. I don't know how old he is. I mean, you know, I might be looking at him through makeup, but I don't think he's old enough to be my father anyway. He could be my older brother, my uncle or something like that. You know, sometimes you have uncles who you're like a year apart because grandmother is still having children while you're being born. So that's my story, my brush with fame on Twitter. Now, of course, I get tweets directly from Larry Elder, since I followed him directly also. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show. What do you think about Larry Elder and my brush with fame, I guess?